It started out in 2005 as a dream, a few people, a little money, and a dynamic leader. 5 years later, Congregation Nishmat Am is a force of Jewish life in the greater Dallas Metroplex.
The synagogue is known as a Kehila Kedosha, as a holy community. And this is what I always envisioned my dream synagogue to be, a Kehila Kedosha, a holy community, a family.
After 35 years of serving the Dallas Jewish community at Congregation Tiferet Israel, Rabbi Yitzhak Cohen decided to forge out and continue his work in a new setting and for a new constituency. He brought a rich background of tradition, openness, and innovation to serve people in a way that brought Judaism into their lives with joy and inspiration. His congregation grew around him as he created relationships and friendships that would last a lifetime.
His mission was to bring together and inspire a wide spectrum of the Jewish population to pray, sing, and learn together in an environment that embodies holiness, spirituality, and joy.
Nishmat Am got out of the starting gate rather fast. Shabbat services became well attended, educational classes and guest speakers took place with regularity, and within 6 months, a religious school opened. No grass was growing under its feet. A men's club and sisterhood soon were created, giving members an outlet for social and recreational activities and community service. Special programs were also established, including Torah dedications, Hanukkah programs, Purim festive meals, Passover seders, scholars in residence, and programs representing our commitment to the State of Israel. In addition to all this, Rabbi Cohen brought with him his partner in service, his son Yaakov, who had served as cantor with him at Tiferet Israel, and now was ready to continue his journey with his father at Nishmat Am.
His son has an opportunity to work with their father on a day-to-day basis and closely, especially in a more spiritual setting like what we have here at the synagogue. It's just a tremendous opportunity.
For families, the children are embraced. We feel very strongly about the importance and the sacredness of having the children to teach them.
We're speaking Hebrew for 3 hours and the kids are learning all the things in Hebrew, including stories, games, you name it.
It's offered my children a place that they can open up a siddur or open up a prayer book and feel like they can be a part of that service at any moment.
That's great. So let's make the blessing. I want you to repeat after me. Baruch, Baruch, Ata, Adonai, Eloheinu, Melech HaOlam, Asher, Kidishanu, Bemitzvotav, Vetzivanu, Al Netilat Lulav. So let's see, let's sing. 1, 2. Hashem is here, Hashem is there, Hashem is holy. Everybody. Hashem is here, Hashem is there, Hashem is holy everywhere. Up, up, down, down, right, left, and all around. Here, there, and everywhere that where Hashem is found. Again, up.
Nishmat Am sees itself as an outreach center that connects with people at whatever level of observance or interest they find themselves. At the Legacy Senior Communities, Rabbi Cohen is a regular teacher and service leader at monthly lunch and learns and at Friday services that welcome the Shabbat.
You are a real asset to the Jewish community in Dallas.
Thank you so much.
You always have been. I've been here for 24 years.
Wow.
I've been here for 24 years.
Wow.
You've always been an asset to this.
I just gained 10 pounds from this compliment. What are you talking about? I mean, Rabbiner. Wow. I'm just a rabbi without the ner. You know what I mean? Rabbi.
I've heard you before.
Did you really? And you're still here?
Yeah, you're wonderful.
Ay, God bless you. I'm glad to see you. I'm glad to see you, sweetheart. The high holy days are more than apples and honey. You understand what I mean? The apples and honey are certainly physical nourishment. They're certainly representative of a sweet and a good year. However, there is a spiritual side to each and every one of us, and therefore, how do we prepare to stand before God and on the high holy? How do we prepare spiritually?
Most importantly, people have found a connection in a home where their spiritual interests can be nurtured and where their social energies can have an outlet. A place where Shabbat is celebrated in the true spirit of Oneg, and holidays take on a meaning that penetrates the heart and the soul.
I have learned so much from Rabbi Cohen. First of all, from the Torah, just again, and second, just how to apply the principles of the teachings of the Torah in everyday life, especially towards other people. One thing about Rabbi Cohen, that when anyone comes in, whether you're every Shabbat attendee or a guest, he opens you with open arms. He welcomes you like he has known you for a long time. And to me, I have learned to use that again in my work, in my life, just to be accepting of other people.
That's really one of the hallmarks of our congregation. People should come and experience Shabbat or any of the Simchas or any of the events that we have. And you'll meet people who share your experience and background, people from all over the world. Most importantly, you will not be a stranger when you leave an event at Nishmat Am.
He's awesome. The first service that we went to, my husband said, I love him. I love his sermons. I love, he's great.
The most important thing is that when people leave the synagogue after a service, they feel spiritually refreshed and fulfilled.
It's not about the edifice, the building. It would be wonderful to have a gorgeous new building and so forth, and maybe someday we will, but it's the soul of the building that's important, the spirit, the ruach, or the nishmat, as he says. That's really important. When we started, most synagogues had $100,000, $200,000 gifts. They had very wealthy people. We did not at all. I mean, we had the biggest gifts may have been $25,000 or something. Not that it's not a lot of money, and we were grateful for it. But when you're starting a synagogue, especially purchasing a building, you need $500,000, $1 million. But somehow we are still here and strong, and I just think because it has an important purpose.
So many people from various walks of life can come in, and at different levels in their walk can come in, and they and that same group of people in any setting, they walk away, each one having been touched and having had that experience, the closeness, and it's really it's amazing how it can happen. And not only it's not only within the community here in the Nishmat Am community, but it even happens with people who have visited from other places in the country and other places in the world, where they come in and afterwards they also relate that this is so unique, we wish we had this back home.
What I think is really, really nice over here, I think the Yiddish term is Hamish. It means home, like family, and it's you feel it no matter where you're here. We have things that are going on over here, and you feel like you just feel good about being here.
It's been tremendous for my family. Beyond that, it's just such a wonderful positive support, just for the holidays and, just for, Saturdays in the synagogue and, just regular worship, wonderful celebrations. My Ufruf was here. Rabbi Cohen officiated my wedding. We had a lot of great memories here in just this building, so it's been a really wonderful ride. Congregation Nishmat Am, a success story in just 5 short years. We've only just begun.